Today I want to talk about importance of the chakra system, and I wanna give a little bit the background how I came to the point that I'm right now publishing chakra meditations and talking about chakra system. While before I was opponent of working with chakras and chakra system. My transformation regarding my personal spiritual opinions happened really dramatically after I started studying Hinduistic Tantra through the guidance of the Ayan World Foundation. I want to publicly thank Ayan World Foundation for guiding me and helping me in my spiritual path and practice. Through studying material present on the website of the Ayan World Foundation and their Patreon, I started tapping and working with the chakra system again, and they pretty much helped me to understand what chakra system is and what chakra system is not, what chakras are and what chakras are not. So chakras are not some type of button or some type of shackle or some type of wheel. They are spiritual centers which correspond to a certain type of energy, which stimulate our energy body and the universe around us to attract to us certain type of energy. They correspond to the types of energy, and those types of spiritual energy are extremely complex. Saying that certain chakra corresponds to certain emotion or certain gland is usually simplification or misinformation. Chakras correspond, each of them, to really complex and transcendental pattern of spiritual energy, which cannot be described in human words, and those energies are usually beyond human understanding. They can only be experienced, they cannot be described, because chakras are part of the higher spiritual mysteries connected to the human body. When we talk about 7 major chakras known in the West, there is a big misconception that those chakras correspond to glands or organs within a physical body. From my personal experience as ill individual who suffers from chronic illness, I can safely say that 7 chakras known in the West do not correspond to physical health and physical body. They correspond to certain spiritual energies which can influence the physical body. But those energies are not physical, they are metaphysical in nature. So any human or guru in the West, inspired by the New Age movement, who claims that 7 chakras are somehow connected to human physical body and how 7 chakras and work on the 7 chakras can be used as a medicine for physical body is not only lying but also misinforming the public in a really profound and in my opinion disgusting way. I am not opposed to combining spirituality and medicine. I am not opposed to union of physical and the spiritual, but I am opposed to misinformation of the public by the uneducated people who usually spread misinformation for profit, either intentionally or unintentionally. 7 traditional chakras, in my personal experience, also do not correspond to any aspects of morality. 7 types of spiritual energy, which is attracted to us by the 7 energy centers and produced in us by the 7 energy centers, can be used and abused for any purpose. Let me give you an example. You can stimulate Ajna chakra, the third eye, to attract spiritual insight to you. You can use that insight to harm others as well as help others. Ajna chakra will not stop working if you use your knowledge to harm other human beings. I do not support harming of the innocent people. What I am saying is that chakras, when stimulated, produce in us certain type of spiritual energy and attract to us from the universe certain type of the spiritual energy. And that spiritual energy can be used for any purpose. Of course, 7 chakras, we traditionally know in the West, correspond to the higher spiritual energies. So using them for practical means is much more difficult than using more dense and condensed spiritual energies. Energy centers which correspond to more dense and condensed spiritual energies are located below the root chakra, on the legs and below the foot. I found little information on those lower energy centers located in the legs. For some reason, whoever taught those initial Westerners who came to India, nobody gave any knowledge regarding lower energy centers. Reasons are probably cultural, practical, and political in nature, but it is the fact that we as the Westerners do not know how to work or stimulate lower energy centers which correspond to legs. This video is inspired by Hindu Ashura demon Pishatra Mayalakan, who motivated me to work again with my chakra system. I recommend to everybody who is watching this video to work with each of the 7 known chakras 15 minutes every day. Your astral senses will open. You will become much more harmonious, energetically wise, and you will also become much more disciplined, because work with those higher centers, for whatever reason, increases the clarity of mind. Unfortunately, I still do not possess any information of the lower energy centers located in the legs. I channeled many incantations and magical chants personally, which have aim and goal of stimulating those lower centers in the legs. With some of them, I had decent success, with others, not so much. This is also a video in which I will give Biju mantra for the stimulation of the mouth of God. Mouth of God are 4 chant centers, 4 energy centers, located at the back of the head. Those 4 energy centers are corresponding to ability to hear spirits. I presented this magical Biju mantra in the other videos of mine. But in this specific video, since we talked about chakras a lot, I will explain a technique taught to me by my ex-mentor J.D. Temple 3 years ago. Close your eyes and imagine we are a world of energy pushing into the back of your head and vibrate. Garvai, 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 and imagine 4 energy centers, 2 at one part of the head, where the skull and the neck meet, and 2 at the other part of the head where the skull and the neck meet, spinning. You will see where those energy centers are on the screen in this video. So vibrate. Garvai, 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 Garvai. And visualize and focus on those centers spinning. You can also do yogic breathing, especially Patalpati, the fire breath, in order to increase this mantra and the effect. This will greatly increase your ability to hear spirits. Thank you for watching and enjoy mantra on the loop. Garvai, Garvai.